Saturday evening, everyone. How's your weekend going so far? Well, it is a long weekend here in Ontario this weekend. It's the civic holiday. Also signs that it's the last month of a really short summer that we have here in Canada, but that's okay. So my hubby is home. He's recuperating. So I've been Florence Nightingale for the last 2 days, and I don't really mind a bit. Headlines. Wife smothers, whining husband. No, I'm only kidding. Anyway, but it's nice to have him home, and we're getting him on the mend. And I want to thank you guys for all your friggin' wonderful, wonderful, kind words that helped get me through those days he was in the hospital, and made me feel that little bit closer to you all the time. All the time. And this goes both ways, guys. I'm here for you too. Definitely here for you too. And that being said, we had a bit of a issue in our group today. If some of you don't know, we have a Facebook group called Resin Art Group, RAG, Resin Art Group, and we have never had issues. We are an amazing group. There is over 400 of us now. We just had a draw for some Northern Lights products for having 400 members, and before you knew it, we were up even before that, so it was fun. But we have a wonderful group of people who share and care and give some, you know, good advice, and you take it or you leave it. That's what advice is. And, you know, we're just very kind with each other. No matter how things are put, it's always done in a kind way, because that's my rule. That's our rule. Sorry, ladies, that is Mariette, Tyne, and I. That's our rule. We agreed we wanted a group that you could say what you want, but in a kind way. If you've got to be mean about it, forget it. So one of our group members, and I'm not naming names, but one of our group members posted a very nice post a couple of weeks ago that she wanted to try this, this, and this, and she asked, and I said to her, you know, I don't know if it will work, but, you know, go for it. And then someone posted underneath her, a gentleman saying, oh, you can't do that, blah, 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 and this is why, and all this kind of stuff. And when she said she was going to try it anyway, he was a little bit rude, but I let it pass. Well, she posted the other day, today, that she had tried it, and there was video, and you know what? I just think it was fabulous that she thought outside the box and she tried it anyway, because you know what, may not have worked for you, but it doesn't mean it wouldn't for her. You don't know. You just don't know. Even if the chemical compounds don't work together, whatever, you don't know. And so you just let it, unless it was extremely dangerous and she'd blow herself friggin' up, then of course. But anyway, so she posted, and I told her I was really proud of her, and everybody was saying nice things, and of course he came back with being extremely rude, and I told you so kind of attitude, and I've been doing this for blah blah blah, and so I just nicely posted, nicely, that I thought he was extremely rude, and hey buddy, you're going to be out of this group, but before you go, I just want you to know, I've been doing art since I was 5 years old. So I'm 57 now. And not one day goes by that I ever think I know everything, or have tried everything. And that goes for everything in the world, not just art. That goes for everything, because life is way, way, way too short for us ever to be able to achieve that goal of knowing everything. And so I was just kind of waiting for him to respond, because it will be my first. And I asked Mariette and Tyne if I could be the one. I get to kick him out. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. That's awful to say, but you don't have to be rude to people. You just don't have to. Honestly, guys, what does it take from you to be nice to someone? How in any planet is it hard on you to be nice to someone? Just to be nice. Doesn't hurt. Give it a try. Okay, so it's okay. Bug just flew by. Bug is, get out of my art room. Okay, I don't have to be nice to bugs, okay? Okay, so tonight we're going to do a couple of things. Well, we're going to do 2 boards, but I want to show you, we're doing fall boards. I want to show you what else I am doing. I'm trying something. See, experimenting. Remember the silicone pad that I tried that bowl thing on? Well, I put a very, very thin layer of resin and a lot of blue glitter. And when this sets up, I am going to put these paper pictures, so if this doesn't work, they're only paper, of my youngest daughter and her 2 sons and her wonderful husband. And I'm going to make it a picture frame. So when it sets up a little bit more, so that it's sticky and they're not going to sink and get covered in the glitter, I'll put them down. And then tomorrow, I will do a top coat of resin over the top. And if it works, I've got myself this really cool picture frame. If it doesn't work, all I've ruined is some paper. So we'll see. But I really liked the ridges in this silicone mat, so I thought that would be cool if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Big deal. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to do these fall boards. These are not from my wood guide. These I bought a while ago before I met my wood guy, and I've just had them sitting away. So what I've done is I've sealed them. I've taped the back. And what I was thinking of doing, and we're going to try 2 different things. I'm going to do a puddle pour and spread the puddle pours out. But I'm going to do, I don't want it to go all the way down this board because I love this ring effect. So the colors I'm using tonight are Artie Sue's Copper, Artie Sue's Dark Bronze, and our new someday soon Dark Bronze, and our Niagara Wine, and the gold that I made up. So I'm just going to do this puddle pour in rings of the same color over and over until it's all gone. And I know that's kind of boring for you guys, but these are such pretty colors, for fall. And I was thinking of adding a burnt orange or a yellow, but I'm not really sure. Okay, I'm going to start another little one over here. I'm not really sure that that would have gone right now, so. Okay, so one last time, finish these off. And I'm going to let that sit while I do this one. Okay, well, maybe I'll tilt it a bit. Actually, you know what? I haven't done a resin tilt in God knows how long. So guess what? I think I just changed my mind on what I'm doing with this one. I'm just going to have fun. You see, I love resin. You get an idea in your head that this is what you want to try, and then the next thing you know, you see something else in it, and you want to try that. So I'm gonna leave it because I'm gonna fill in with some gold, and then we're going to do some drips of Chroma Chaos, okay, on this one. This one is going to be interesting too, because again, I am going to do a puddle pour, more at this end, because I need to fill in this little guy here. We've got a open crack there, which I think will look cool with the resin filled inside it. And here we're using the emerald green that I'm hoping to bring in soon, and the copper. Nope, this was our, yes, this was the one I want to bring in soon. This is our dark copper. I want to bring it in as well. This is the emerald I want to bring in, and this is our Niagara wine, which we already have. So, see, now it's filling in that, sinking into the hole. And dear, filling it up because I've got it taped at the back. This is fun. Oh, I think it's full, guys, because it's not going anywhere now. Very cool. Okay, so let's do 2 more puddles. And let's see if I got enough for four little puddles. 4 little puddles, because we're going to do something else different here. Okay, so I have enough of the line to go around a couple of times, so let's see if I can do a couple of layers with just the line and the green. And the brown is at the bottom. Okay. Fill in some spots. Don't want to waste the resin. Okay, because guess what we're going to do with this one? This is something I've wanted to try and see. I have soaked a string in Chroma Chaos, and what I think I'll do is tilt this a bit So we've got it spread out more on the board. And now I'm going to take the Chroma Chaos soaked string and just gently do it through the resin. And we will see what comes of that. So now come back over here and I'm going to fill the bare spots with some of this gold that I had made up. It's a nice little hole there to fill too. Just the nice edge here will be in this gold that I've made. And then I'm going to leave the rest just in case I want to do a drizzle. And okay, so now let's try dripping right on the board. These are bigger drips than I've used before. This is also on metallics. So we are going to see if the Chroma Chaos, which it's already doing some cell, it pushes the metallics away, the top metallics away. That's what it seems to be doing. And you can see what's underneath. So I'm going to make this kind of like little flowers, I think. Just little groupings of flowers, little petals, little creatures. And I think I'll do one more set coming down. Oops, I'm running out of Chroma Chaos. Very cool. Okay, I think I'll leave it there for now. Doesn't seem to be much happening where I pulled the string through. Let's add some torch and see. See, we still don't even know yet if it's heat that also helps. I have a wonderful, wonderful customer, Donna, who is experimenting with the Chroma Chaos too. And she's finding things that work, things that don't work, and we're having fun. We're experimenting together, and And I love her for it. I just love her for it. She's been having a lot of fun with her resin experience. Now I like this, but I'm not getting anything here. So guess what? I'm going to drip them in here too. But I'm going to go underneath. This is fun. I love experimenting. You know, you either end up with a winner or you end up with a loser, but it's fun. And anything that's a loser, the good thing about resin, you can just friggin' resin right over top of it when it's cured. No big deal. I am getting effects. I'm getting some really cool swiping effects from the Chroma Chaos on the rope or string, but I'm not getting any. Well, that's pretty. I don't want to touch that. I'm not getting any big cells like this, and that is cool. Okay. See, guys, just have fun, you know? You could end up with something really, really beautiful. And again, if you don't frickin' resin over it, it's not the end of the world. Am I right? I'm right. Let's cover that edge up. Okay. So, what I could also do is maybe add a little bling. I have these beautiful gold chunks of glass that I could add right on top of the gold here. Some big ones, some little ones. And maybe a little tiny bit. Just a little. Tiny bit of gold glitter. Just at the tip of this, where it's coming down the edge. I like that. Not too much, just a little elegant bit of glitter. There we go. So, I am going to leave it just like that. So, let's bring you down and see, you know, this is kind of abstract-y to me. This is the one that we pulled the string through, and you can see that there's these really cool thread-like effects from the Chroma Chaos, but it wasn't anything spectacular. Maybe if I used a thicker piece of string, I'll try it again at some point. So then I dropped and squirted underneath the resin with the dropper, squirted it under, and that's kind of what we got. So, nothing spectacular, but it's kind of pretty. This one, I do like. This one is very nicely, just the way the drops went, formed nice little flower cells. Added just a bit of glitter to the end with a few of those gold glass pieces. And there you go. And there is going to be my picture frame of my grand boos. Two of them, the youngest two. Okay, guys. Again, thank you for being here with me tonight. This is my getting out of the sicky room sanity. I love taking care of him. I wouldn't want to do it full time. I like it the way it was. But once he's better, everything will be good. So that is what we did tonight, guys. It was fun experimenting with you. So you guys go and experiment yourself. You know, I know there's a ton of you with the Chroma Chaos already. So start showing me what you're doing with it. I would love to see. I've seen Donna's, I've seen a few others, but I know a bunch of you haven't. Are you trying it? Are you getting it? It takes some practice, and this is how you do it. You experiment. The good thing about it is it doesn't leave pits, and it does not leave a residue over top. So if you want to do a top coat, a second layer, whatever, you don't have to wipe it down with powder and sand it and the whole bit. You can just do it. It's so much better than silicone that way. Doesn't leave pits unless I'm sure if, well, hey, we tried it. You saw me. Tried it, and there was so much Chroma Chaos in that one piece I did. Tons of it. Tons of cells, tons of everything. No pits. So, you know, guys, get out there. Try it. Let me see. And actually, you know what? This one, the one where I shot, wait until tomorrow. Okay, come on. The one where I shot it underneath. Look at the cells. Look at them popping up. Great big things. Awesome. Okay, guys, have a wonderful Saturday night. Bye for now.